Smithing stones.
Hello.
Hi, bro.
Today I have a special guest, as you can maybe tell by the guy sitting in the corner, left corner there.
Exactly, the ghost of Uchiha is here.
Yep, a good friend of mine will be playing Elden Ring as well, but not with me. We're just playing at the same time but separately, because I am PC
Funny
Master
for
Race, but this guy is playing on PS5 and kind of cringe.
Organize sooner. Like, what are the Twitch rules?
What Twitch rules?
About language.
Can use any language except very offensive language like racism and sexism and.
But if it's Amber Heard, is it okay?
I mean, that's not sexist. That's just facts.
I actually read 2 articles today about her on New York Times, Vice, and Verge. Free, sure. And apparently they were all defending her.
Really?
Yeah. For the first one was Vox, not Verge. I'm sorry, not Vice. Vox. The next one was New York Times, which they cited another article from The Verge that also defended her. Like, the main point was that she is the victim because Johnny Depp was like, she lost in England that trial or something. He was found guilty of 12 counts of abuse from 14. So she was basically considered an abuser. And so they said that he was already an abuser, that also he was in a position of power in their relationship. Like, he was A-lister, celebrity, super famous, way richer than she was, blah blah. And that the fact that they were both abusing each other, like they were both toxic and abusing each other at the same time, it's not really possible, because they cited some abuse specialists, like domestic violence specialists, and they said that even if the relationship is toxic and both are bad for each other, there's always a difference in power. Like, one of them is a perpetrator, and it's unlikely that it was Amber Heard because of her social status and everything. And then they said that the hate she gets online makes really no sense, and it's been fueled A, by bots, and B, by anti-women sentiment, things like this. Which was very interesting. Like, they said, like, I think New York spoke about it as the death of the Me Too movement, because people don't emphasize with Amber Heard because she's not really the typical victim. Like, she's not, like, she had like past with Elon Musk cheating. She also did some shit to him. So it's really hard to emphasize with her story as an outsider psychologically. And all of these 3 newspapers agreed that it's most likely that Johnny Depp is the abuser.
That's pretty interesting, because I have never heard anyone say or accuse Johnny until now.
I mean, that was also their point, that online Johnny more or less is the fan favorite, if you can call it like this. Whereas Amber Heard, like, she's really hated. You know, like, public opinion was 100% against her.
Yeah.
Which I also, like, assumed that she was the bad one because she was caught lying. Even the company, the makeup company, proved that she lied. Or at least that she didn't use their products.
Yeah. And she also did pretty bad stuff.
Yeah, like, and the shitting in the room,
The bed.
apparently it was a joke, and it wasn't her shit, it was her dog's shit.
Yeah, that's not possible.
That's, I think
That dog was too small for that shit, bro.
I didn't see the picture, so I can't say. I just told you what it was written in the articles. Because the first...
Yeah, that's a common excuse that she
But
says.
it was also, I think, at least the New York Times was written by a woman. I don't know if it's like a bias, like a gender bias or something, but it's... Like, I need to say it. But it's not like the Sun or Daily Mail. Like, these are more or less respectable outlets. At least New York Times and Verge. Fox had some problems in the past, but those two are pretty reliable sources of information. I was shocked that they were all siding with Edward unanimously.
Yeah, it is pretty shocking.
What?
It is pretty shocking to hear.
But where did you get your information about the case?
YouTube. I don't
YouTube?
read articles or anything. Just watch people react to the story. That's where I get all my info.
Mm. So what's your take on what these... Like, I summed up their points. So what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really get what social status would have to do with anything. How that's comes into the mix.
Well, basically, they said something like, how do I put it? The abuser typically, first of all, is a male. Like, they cited statistics and shit.
Yeah, but those are pretty wrong, right? I mean, they're biased because males usually don't tend to report this.
They didn't take those numbers into account, like the black dark numbers, however you want to call them. But you don't know those numbers, so even though they exist, it's hard to... So you can't really use it as an argument, because they can also say, and how many women don't go report it. So, but they said that statistically, half of the women who experience abuse is like domestic abuse or love crimes, whereas from reported crimes, like that men experience abuse is like 5% by their loved one, which is a woman in most cases, given that most people are heterosexual.
Mm-hmm.
So they said this, and then like it's unlikely that Amber Heard, like it's usually dominance is asserted, like abuser had like, I think, certain patterns and things in common, and it makes sense that the abuser is the person in power, you know, like the person who earns more money or is a better social status. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but earning more money doesn't really make you a more powerful person from like
it gives you a certain
personality point of view.
No, it's like a correlation between status and being the abuser. I think that's what they said, implied, and money usually correlates with higher status. So the person with higher status is most likely to be the abuser, like the breadwinner. Even though both of them could be financially independent, the dynamic, they think they were shifted. Like they hypothesized a lot why it's more likely that he is the abuser. Like they didn't have any concrete evidence other than what she used in the trial in Great Britain, where he was found guilty of abusing her, namely what he did to her. So what I remember was notably was screaming at her, beating her, like the jaw thing, but she said that she covered it, so blah blah. And also there are some recordings with Johnny Depp where he admitted to verbal and some physical abuse. But yeah, so they said that he definitely abused her, and he was convicted by it, like he was found guilty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
So, and they said like those domestic abuse specialists, it's almost, they say that it's a myth that they are always both abusing each other. They said they are toxic to each other, yes, but the abuser is you. That's how it works. One abuser, at least one abuser and at least one victim. And given that it's two of them, it can be two abusers. That was their argument. Like pretty scientific, more or less. You could say data driven, but I think they kind of cherry picked what data they wanted to use or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, wanted to say that it's a bit too scientific. That it kind of
And Johnny
walks away from reality.
He's been pretty much abused by his mother in his childhood. So it would make sense that he has like an inferiority complex towards women.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily translate into being abusive.
No, to being more the victims.
Yeah.
But it's definitely very complicated and messed up.
Yeah, I mean they both aren't really clean in this story.
Exactly. That was also their point, and because they're both not clean, it's more likely that the people will side with Johnny and not with Amber Heard, because she's the victim, but she is not the kind of victim that you empathize with.
Yeah.
So that was their point, like why people like don't really believe her and call her a liar. And they said that social media really played a big part in her defamation image. Like they call her Amber Third and Me Poo.
Yeah.
And there were also articles, but there was also critique. Like there was also another article, I think by Vogue, where they said believe all women. And there was also critique like don't believe all women, believe all victims. And in this case, Johnny is the victim, so not believing him just because he's a male is kind of sexy.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious, do you think, like just your personal opinion, that it's Amber Heard in this case who faked a lot of the abuse claims, and it's Johnny that was the victim in the relation? Like as you said, none of them is clean, but who would you say is the actual victim? And why?
It's hard to say. From what I know, I would definitely say Johnny is a victim of the physical and verbal and fecal abuse he suffered. I don't really know much about her side of the story. But yeah, I would side with Johnny on this one.
Would you say that he is the abuser? That he's the victim because he told his story better than Amber Heard? Or the facts are overwhelmingly against Amber?
The facts that I know are overwhelmingly against Amber.
And why would you say that those news outlets, which should be like they have a history of being reliable, but of course this doesn't mean that every article they post is reliable. Why do you think that they chose to side with Johnny, with Amber, and not with Johnny? With Amber, yeah.
I mean, in this case, there's not really much you can say about reliability. It's more of an agenda that they want to promote.
That's what I also thought, to be honest.
Because we're not talking about facts, we're just talking about, in this case, we're just talking about theories and assumptions.
Yeah.
So.
But I agree with one point, like even if Amber was indeed so fucked and abuser and whatever, it's still kind of shitty how people witch hunted her. Like I'm okay with canceling her at the point that the petition for Aquaman, but like the whole jokes and that were made on her account, like it really makes it hard to see this as a trial and not just as a public witch hunt, which I'm always against public witch hunts.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless
the trial...
it's-
I don't know,
Sorry?
the trial being public, isn't it a response to her basically defaming Johnny, painting him as the abuser? And that's why they made this whole very televised trial in order to repair his image and, as a consequence, destroy hers.
No, I think it's good that it's televised, but I think that when people,
Yeah, but you can't stop. You can't stop
Actor
people from
really
making this kind of jokes. That's just how it
especially
works.
the Me Too one, what they say, and I agree with it. It's not that it's also an attack on the Me Too movement on itself, which many victims use to, get their story told, and it's kind of shitty that they can't. That it lost from its importance, like, because of Amber Heard, the Me Too movement can be seen like, another Amber Heard, like another girl, like.
Yeah.
That's why when things get heated and emotional, especially when it's about trials that haven't been concluded, I think it's not ideally when people start hypothesizing and already choosing a side before it has been more or less decided.
Yeah, but I mean, that's how it always was and how it always be. Just human nature.
I was just shocked when I read the articles because I was like, also more or less, let's say, Team Johnny. Like, I never made any public posts about it or really get involved. But as you said, like, the amount of content I got it from Instagram, YouTube, and Reddit, it looked like Johnny is a victim in this case. But I was shocked that it wasn't unanimous and that more reliable sources of information, like good news outlets, would take his side. I was a little baffled.
Yeah, understandable. But this is this isn't really a podcast now. I should actually play the game.
Are you not playing the game?
People, not really, because I need to talk to an NPC to continue the quest, and I need to finish the discussion before I could talk to him. Because I also need to talk about the game I'm playing.
The game is fucking hard, man.
Yeah, but it's nice.
Oh, it's you.
I didn't say it's not nice.
I
It's
finally
fucking
come
hard.
to understand. The Master is nothing more than a madman, enchanted by a vain and ruinous delusion.
It was a little like a
He
leafy
rejected
content
the
where you play a
perfection
game
of the golden
and you
order,
talk about something completely
seeking to
unrelated.
supplant our
Yeah.
glorious faith with his own. Could there be?
What exactly are you in? Like, what are you
unpitiable
doing?
comedy?
Without
Look at it.
spoiling me too much, still at the
Talking to an NPC right now.
Perfection.
Is it like a side quest or main
Before
quest?
our very
Side quest.
eyes.
Quick question. Do you remember Stormvale Castle right at the beginning? More or less.
Layout wise, no. I remember
don't-
that Stormvale Castle exists. I kind of remember what's happening there, but I couldn't tell you where to go or where not to go or what to find.
It's you. I finally come. The Master is nothing enchanted
you don't
by
know?
a vain and
No.
seeking to supplant. Look at it.
I don't know either. I'm super lost.
I forgot what this guy's name was. Not Corin, that was his name, Corin. You kind of went insane. didn't he? I wonder though, is this the end of the quest? Just like this? Let's see. Okay, it's not the end. Oh, it is actually the end. You reload.
Still don't understand where I need to go.
Just be methodical and explore everything, I guess.
You with what?
Hmm?
What?
Be methodical and explore everything. I mean, I guess
read
that's
that weird thing.
what weird thing.
Like, literally hit me through the wall. The boss, the thing that looks like the tutorial boss.
Oh, okay.
And the moment I enter the room, it knows that.
Yeah. The grafted scion. That's his name.
Yeah, from there, do you remember where I have to go? Up or down? That's all I need to know.
I think up, I guess. Okay, so that quest is done now. Next. Only have to beat 3 more bosses. Actually, 4. And then I'm done with the game. And I started my 3rd playthrough.
Third playthrough.
Yes.
Why did you play it? So you spent like 300 hours on this game.
No. I'm at 170 right now.
How did you do 3 playthroughs? I thought 1 playthrough.
2
takes
playthrough.
around 80 hours.
Well, yeah, and I have 170.
Yeah.
80 times 2 is 160.
Exactly. And you said this is your 3rd playthrough and you're almost
No,
done.
I said I'm gonna start my 3rd playthrough.
Are you gonna start your 3rd playthrough?
And the first one was the longest one because I spent a lot of time doing everything I could possibly do. And then in my second one,
100% competition.
pretty much. I mean, not really, because the game released with some bugs that made it impossible for me to fight some invaders. So there was nothing I could do about that. I just missed it. And then I missed a couple of quests. Oh no, at least this quest that I've finished right now. I missed it because I didn't have high enough intelligence. And I think that's everything I missed, maybe. Off the top of my head, at least. So there were a couple of things I missed in my first playthrough. But yeah, I got, as I told you, I have every weapon, armor, spell. I got everything in the first playthrough.
Over 90% competition.
Yeah.
Very interesting. But still, the game. Would you say, in terms of actual game thing, is it bigger than Witcher 3?
It's a bigger.
Yeah, like more to do. I know it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
No, actually, it's not hard.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot bigger than Witcher 3.
A lot bigger for me. Witcher 3 was way too big.
Because I played Witcher 3 and the DLC and everything, and I went to every like question mark on the map. And it was about 100 hours. I think, if I remember correctly. So this just base game without DLC and anything is already at about 100 hours. If you do everything.
doesn't have a DLC released yet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cup.
I don't know if there's gonna be a DLC. I mean, there's most likely gonna be DLC, but I don't know when.
You know what you could play next? You could do The Witcher on Death March.
No.
Oh, why not?
Why would I do that?
I mean, you always said you liked the challenge, right? And you played all the Souls game.
Yeah.
You also played Bloodborne.
Yes. I just didn't play Demon Souls. That's the only one I didn't play.
So you played all the From Software games. Also played
Not all From Software games.
almost all.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight, like all the super difficult games. I only played like 2 of those. And did you also play that one game Cup something?
Cuphead?
Cuphead?
I played some, but I didn't finish it.
So you played most of the difficult games, but I think Death March on Witcher is like a different beast.
Yeah, I mean, I could play... I think I would rather play, what's it called? Ironheart or Ironheart mode on Hollow Knight?
That one. I thought
Or
you would say.
no, it's called Steel Soul, I think.
Yeah,
Steel Soul. Yeah, I think I would rather do that than Witcher 3.
I think they're similarly difficult. Depends on what you like more.
Oh, it's boss time. Okay. Don't know if I should explore this area or just go straight to the final boss.
I still don't understand where I have to go. Can I go? I think I'll watch a walkthrough. I'm getting tired. I'm just walking in circles.
If you're patient enough, you can watch me when I start playing again. I start my third playthrough.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden
I have come.
Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Margaret's high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle unto eternity.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, damn. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm sorry, big man. What?
You fought well until now.
Okay. Did not expect to lose that.
When you are streaming, are you mostly talking about the game or also about other stuff?
Well, I'm mostly talking about the game, obviously. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
You fought well until now.
Is he fucking your butthole
Yes.
with lube or everything, or just raw?
Raw, no rubber. I lost 1,000,000 runes just now. Which for me, it doesn't mean anything, but I'm just telling it to you.
1,000,000 for me, it would be game changing right now. I think.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm telling you.
Like I would cruise through what 20% of the game, 30% of the game.
Yep. Bro, I fucked up my build so bad.
Why?
Because I switched it up to fight Alania. And now it's not what I'm used to anymore.
So what's
Christ.
your build now about?
Huh?
What's your build now about?
I can't say. It's holy based. So I do holy damage. Did you watch the video I recorded for you to showcase?
You just sent it to me today, I think.
Yesterday.
I thought you said
Yeah.
I did. I had some problems with my love life.
Nothing unusual.
I could tell you, but I don't know how much your viewers are interested.
Probably not a lot.
No one.
Nope.
Kind of mean. But I agree, it's almost the same problem, so yeah, you're right. Oof. Okay, so I still have already up there. Oh, this guy actually tries to kill all the mini bosses. Actually does full content and shit.
Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. You're done. I'm sorry.
A tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man.
One boss down. 3 more to go.
A god.
Let me get the grace first. Oh, shoot. True, I forgot to go. Go to Gold Mask. Can I get there from over here? I don't think so. I killed myself. Great.
Oh, I'm so stupid. You killed yourself, that happens to me also.
Yeah, I just jumped.
Imagine playing like that Hollow Knight on Steel Soul and you just die because you killed yourself.
But in Hollow Knight you can't really kill yourself, right?
You can fall in one of those shits.
Yeah. But you have to be at no health basically to die from that. I was planning to do Steel Soul, but I wanted to play something else because I spent a lot of time with Hollow Knight. I did the speedrun as well.
How long?
I actually don't remember. I think it was like 2 hours.
Hollow Knight, you beat it in 2 hours?
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember.
What's the world record?
A lot less.
But 2 hours is actually impressive. Of course, you didn't beat the Radiant shit, like just a normal shitty
Yeah.
ending, right?
Yeah.
But still, not bad at all.
I like that. I liked that run. But it's nothing impressive, technically. You just follow a guide that's on Steam. And, it's pretty much, if you don't make mistakes, it's done, pretty much. I mean, there is a certain amount of skill involved, but it's nothing crazy. Doesn't compare to beating the Pantheon of Alonist.
Did you beat it?
Yes,
So you actually beat the last one, right?
Absolute Radiance, yes.
I actually have my respect. I think I gave up at the one with Perfect Vessel because I had to relearn to beat some of the bosses, and for some reason I was shit at them.
Mhm.
And I just said nope.
Your vessel is really scary in the at first, but once you actually start to learn how he attacks, he's actually one of the easiest. Like there
I saw his pattern. It's not. I think he as himself, it's not hard. I think it's hard to get to him.
Yeah.
That's what fucked me up.
Yeah.
And then dying and doing it all over again, like this shit is. I was basically, I didn't sign up for this, you know. Like boss runs and shit, I don't like that. I'm going to be super honest with you. I don't know why people do them. I don't know what's the fun in them. Other than challenging yourself to a point where it's not fun anymore. But I think the Pantheon of Hollowness is the most difficult single achievement you can do in gaming, right?
I don't know.
What is more harder? What is harder?
Bro, there's a shit ton of games out there. They're not every single game.
But how many people on Steam did complete it?
I think like
I know that
3% or something.
Like what?
Like 3% maybe.
So many?
Yeah. Maybe more. But I don't know. I think it was like 3.
I think it's a lot. Especially since there's many people who don't even finish the game.
Yeah.
But I think it makes sense because people who would play these kind of games, like Souls games, Soul similar games, they know what they're in for, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it's already the hardcore gamers who play them, and from those hardcore gamers, only 3% makes sense.
There's definitely not only hardcore gamers that play.
Or actually finish it. Like you need to be a gamer, like a casual player. You cannot finish the game.
I don't think so. I don't think Hollow Knight's a hard game. Like just
For the normal player who plays GTA or FIFA,
Yeah.
he can.
I mean
beat
FIFA
up.
is debatable.
Yeah, but you need to understand. Like, of course, with time and effort, everyone can beat it. But how many people are willing to put that much time and effort? Like you have a lot of, it's been friends for I don't know, many years, 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Some I know that you've been playing similar games for a long time, like of this caliber and level, which many people don't play, or they struggle, or they just play them on easy mode.
Yeah.
So I don't think that the average player can beat Hollow Knight. I'm super honest with you. Perhaps the easy ending, although I'm not 100% sure, but perhaps.
I mean, obviously I'm talking about the normal ending. Just beating Hollow Knight and that's it. No radiance, no nothing.
There are some tough bosses until Hollow Knight is super easy, but there are some tough bosses until there.
I mean, I can check. I mean, there's probably an achievement for beating Hollow Knight, so I can see how many people have that.
Not sure. But Elden Ring definitely it's not for a casual player. Or you would disagree?
Not really. I mean, it can be if you have someone to play with. You can enjoy Elden Ring if you have a friend that can play with you, for example.
Co-op. Yeah,
Yeah.
co-op is here. Know what would be really nice if when you played with a friend on his account or in his world, not account, sorry, that it would save the same thing on your world too.
Okay, so let's see. Acquire your first charm. 75% of players have gotten a first charm in Hollow Knight.
What was first charm? I didn't forget.
What was
Beating
the
the game.
first charm? No, just one charm.
One charm.
You
The
have-
map. Yeah. That
Yeah.
you can get in like what? 30 seconds? No, 2 minutes inside the game. 10 if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. I don't remember when you get your first charm, but yeah.
And only
Honestly.
75, like 70, like 25%.
So that means like they didn't even play the game, basically.
25% gave up for the first charm.
Yeah. And then let's see, Hollow Knight. Where is he? Defeated Hollow Knight, 19.6%.
Finish the game?
Yes,
Yeah, makes sense.
like 20%. And then let's see. 12.3% defeated Nightmare King Grim.
I'm among those people.
Yeah, but you didn't do it on PC, right?
I didn't what?
You didn't do it on PC, right?
No.
Yeah.
But
It's
my
just
skill is
Steam.
terrible to 12.5%, which for me it's an achievement.
I mean, this is just Steam. Maybe, who knows? Maybe the people that play on PlayStation are like 50%. Ultra gamers.
Motherfucker. He's not hard. He's
Okay, and yeah, 3.3% defeated Pantheon of Hallownest.
3.3?
Yep.
I would have said it's lower. If somebody asked me, like 2% or even lower.
And it's the same amount of people that completed the game under 5 hours. And 3.4% achieved 100% game completion under 20 hours. Then 2.9% finished the game in Steel Soul mode. And 2.4% finished the game in Steel Soul mode and got 100% completion.
Steel Soul and
Steel Soul and 100% completion.
2%?
2.4.
Path of Pain, of course.
I don't think you have to do Path of Pain.
You have
Why?
for 100% completion. You need for 107 or what was it?
If you do everything, you end up with 112% or something.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
don't.
for that.
You definitely don't need Path of Pain to do 100%.
And how many did 112? Like everything, including Path of Pain and the Pantheon.
I don't know if it's an achievement for that. I don't think there is. Oh, pure completion, 112%, 4.3%.
4.3.
Yep.
That's not bad.
But the Pantheon doesn't count, obviously.
And is there something where they also show you where the Pantheon actually count?
No, because the Pantheon doesn't count towards game completion. It's extra. It doesn't give you anything.
But it gives like 1% or something.
I don't think so.
No, there was like a YouTuber renting for those who really want to call themselves blah blah that they finished the game. They needed 1%. What the fuck was that object? From the Pantheon.
In the comparison, 80% of players arrived at round table hold.
I think Hollow Knight can be more difficult than this game.
No.
It can, because this game, as you said, you can cheese it with the blood.
It cannot be more difficult to get the first charm in Hollow Knight than it is to get the round table hold here.
No, that's not more difficult. But the game itself, I think, is more difficult.
No.
Because Hollow Knight, you can't really cheese your way through the game. This you can cheese, more or less. Like Hollow Knight, I think there are only a few bosses that you can really cheese. Like, it's if you don't have skill.
Yeah, but you don't need to cheese them because they're not difficult.
There are some difficult bosses. Again, think from the perspective of the average gamer, not from your perspective. Like who plays Call of Duty, FIFA, GTA, things like this.
I don't know, man. I don't think that. Again,
Imagine
I think it would maybe need. You would maybe need more time to get it, but once you learn how to play, I don't think it's difficult. Again, I'm just talking about base game. Just getting to the Hollow Knight and defeating him, and that's it.
One question. Actually Elden Ring related. If I die, do I lose my smithing stones?
No.
What?
No, you don't lose anything except for runes.
Oh, fuck them. Okay, that's actually helpful. I can use soldier crossbow. You know what this means?
No.
Means it's time to cheese the motherfucker. They have 70 balls. Oh yeah, he's coming. Look at him. Yeah, maybe.
That gargoyle is kind of crazy.
Do your followers know your nationality? Because if I reveal mine, it might indicate where you're from too.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about it once or twice. Oh, it depends.
Like bit or not?
No. No reason to.
One question.
Yes.
You can't aim with the ball like you would aim with the...
You can aim with the bow.
You can't aim with the cross with the what's the name of this shit again? With the crossbow. You can't aim with it.
Yes, you can.
How?
You have to two-hand it.
Ah,
And then I don't know what button you need to press, because I don't use them. I think L1, maybe.
no, it's fine. Now I have it.
Oh my god, he's beating my ass. Jesus Christ.
My aim is so shit. He actually hears when I shoot and dodges.
Of course. Not dumb. Mother.
Like how his sword literally hits me through the wall.
No. Okay, was so close.
Do you get more damage if I hit him in the head? The crossbow?
Yes. Bro, I'm not gonna fight that gargoyle anymore. I'm just gonna run. I'm not a bitch. I didn't really want to run.
What's your favorite game of all time?
Hard to say.
Open world?
Elden Ring.
Really?
Yeah. Probably the greatest game I played ever. Doesn't necessarily mean it's my favorite, because
It's hard to say.
yeah,
Between
other
these
games have emotional value as well, even if they're not as good.
for you,
Yeah. Okay, that's all there is here, just that one seed-bred curse. Now to try and fight this guy and not die. Oh my god, really?
but I beat the motherfucker with the shield and small swords.
Bro.
Will he respawn?
Yes.
Really?
No. The grafted scion?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he doesn't respawn.
What am I missing?
Can I hide here? Nope.
Sneaky.
This can actually work, I think. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Done. Nice.
How is he dodging them?
Okay, and he didn't drop anything. That is very sad. I actually don't really need to be here anymore. I can just go straight to the boss, right? Quickly. Let me actually read the description of this item, because I didn't. A rune of transcendental ideology, which will attempt to perfect the Golden Order. The current imperfection of the Golden Order, or instability of ideology, can be blamed upon the fickleness of the gods, no better than men. That is the fly in the ointment. True. Gods are not better than men.
The definition for that to be better.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of a god, right?
Yeah.
Like Plato used to say.
Yeah. I'm super shitted again, man.
He wasn't happy that Greek gods were basically as sinful as men.
But still revered as superior beings.
Yeah.
Isn't this what we are doing with celebrities today?
With what?
Celebrities?
No. There is a degree of celebrity worship, but I don't think it's as
And like
extreme.
worship. Or looking up to them,
Yeah, but I don't think.
wanting to be like them.
Yeah.
Seeing them as role models.
Mm-hmm. Now I have to beat 3 bosses and I beat the game again.
Weren't you at the same stage when you started?
Yes, but I had to go do something first. Now I can beat the. Now I can come here and beat the boss.
This motherfucker is actually hard to beat. What's his name?
The grafted scion, you mean?
Yeah.
It's been
He's the thing
a
from the
long while.
tutorial, right? Or is there another one like him later?
There are a lot like him. He's not unique.
He's not unique.
Just a regular enemy.
What?
He's just an enemy. He's not a boss.
didst thou fight?
Just the one that you fought in the tutorial was a boss.
Tarnished warrior,
And is it
spurned
different
by the
from
grace
this
of
one?
gold.
Or
I
just
think so.
more damage?
Be assured, the Elden Ring resteth close at hand.
I backstab him.
Alas, I am returned.
So close. The thing is, he has so many attacks.
Granted audience once more.
And it looks so cool.
What?
Upon
That looks so
my
cool.
name as Godfrey,
In your game?
Yes,
the first
What?
Elden Lord.
the cutscene. For the boss.
Oh, I wanted to say congratulations for beating the hardest boss system.
Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Help. Calm down. Holy, okay.
Like 1% life left.
Oh,
Hmm? I wish I could stagger them more easily.
don't we all?
'Twas nobly
I think that's what makes these bosses so difficult in this game, because they don't really stagger, right?
I guess.
And
But
they are,
the hardest boss actually staggers very easily. Like you stagger her with every hit, pretty much. So
it's still the hardest boss.
yeah. I forgot to cast all my buffs before the fight.
She's on me. She's on me. Motherfucker. Why do I always take the first like seconds? The scream takes life.
Yes.
So it just staggers. That's what happens in normal games when it screams at you. It's just stagger.
Fuck. Oh my god, my... Damn. One hit.
Same, and you died?
Yeah. One single hit.
I think I actually get better at the end, to be honest. Like they have like some ultra instinct that activates or something. Really, that's how it feels.
Maybe you get worse.
Or the tension, I don't know. What's the
Because
tension?
you get greedier.
Oh, and this is another big problem in this game. It's so easy to be greedy.
No.
I miss it.
Yes, that's the damage I like. Okay. Okay, did not know that attack. Holy shit.
This motherfucker is so fast.
Fuck.
What? What can you do when he starts doing the pirouette attack?
Pray.
Run?
Pray. And run, yes.
I haven't found a method to dodge it.
How the fuck am I supposed to? Yeah, okay, that's impossible. Okay, I'll switch my build again, because this is not gonna work.
Are you fighting a boss?
Yes.
Is it like a dragon or a monster or what is it exactly?
A man.
Warrior?
Warrior.
Oh my fucking god, it hurt me. This thing is so fast. Oh shit. Oh, I always miss the enemies with like a couple centimeters.
Oh, I thought I could do that.
What?
Just now I will not talk to you right now. Talking to myself and the stream.
Are you concentrating?
Yes.
I'm sure the best. We can do it.
Okay. Don't know how I missed, but okay.
Are you dead?
No. Oh my god. Let's try again.
Do you have a tip for this monster?
No. Don't really have tips for any enemy in this game.
You
Except
do.
the last boss in the game. That's the only one I can give some tips.
You
Or-
said bleed is a tip.
Bleed?
Bleed, like losing bleed. Or
That's not really a tip, that's called being an asshole.
yeah, I wanna beat the game. Not an achievement will be like you.
Okay, that was nice. Now it's time to switch to melee.
Got a question. After
Oh
I
my
picked
God.
up Stormveil, can I still do Stormveil?
Yes.
So are the enemies still there?
Yes, the enemies are always there.
Even if their daddy is killed?
Yes. That doesn't do anything.
They have zero respect.
The only thing that does is make you so that you can't summon people anymore. Or you can't summon people anyway because you don't play multiplayer, so for you it doesn't make any difference if you defeat a boss.
No difference.
No.
Why is this thing so hard to beat?
Really? Told you I'm not talking to you. Unless you ask me a question. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. What? Bro. I really thought that after I beat the hardest boss, I'm not gonna have any more issues. I'll just
Cruise.
breeze through. Yeah. But
And smooth sailing.
this is not looking very good right now. Are you kidding me? Okay, good damage. Hit. I'm changing my build.
Bro, how the fuck do you pick this thing? It's attacking constantly. That was a question.
I can't tell you.
Are you beating it easily?
I don't remember the last time I fought one of those. But the level I'm at now, yeah. But when I started playing, I was very scared of them. So I never fought them. I always ran away.
It's constantly slicing left and right. You can't even summon monsters. Like wolves, you know? He's fighting. I'm fighting this shitty.
much.
Yeah, I'm not beating that thing.
I'll try this, see if it works.
Did you beat the tree?
The tree?
There is apparently another secret boss here.
I don't know.
Cold Slayer Seal. What is this?
A seal for casting
Well-
incantations.
Slayer.
Fuck you, bro. I hate you. Oh, okay, nice.
That will be all. Thou didst me good service, Sirosh. I've given thee courtesy enough. Now I fight as Horalu. Warrior!
No. Okay, okay. I'm alive? Oh, fuck me. I did? Yeah, I am. This is a lot tougher than I expected. I was not prepared for this. If I could hit more than once, that would be great. Maybe twice. Mutilating me. Oh, that's bad. This is very bad. Are you still fighting a grafted scion?
No, trying to get to the boss. And an idiot.
Really? Oh my god. Oh, nice. Okay, that's actually nice. This is not nice anymore. Are you kidding me? What? Okay. That's some bullshit, but sure. Oh my god, really? Why?
finally arrived at the boss.
Nice.
So I said he's easy.
Yep.
He looks like the guy from the Rift when he was crafted. You know?
No.
There's also me with him. One question. Why are all these people bad?
What do you mean?
Like, from the backstory, like why am I fighting him?
In order to become Elden Lord.
Are they evil, or is it just a quest for power and nobody's evil here?
I would say Godric is pretty evil.
Hmm?
I would say Godric is pretty evil. He's just detestable. Nothing,
Because he's ugly.
there's no qualities about him.
Let me do something that actually makes him detestable.
He was an asshole his whole life. Probably did a lot of bad shit to innocent people. By bad shit, I mean grafting.
What's crafting?
Grafting is the act of attaching something to something else.
What do you call it in our language?
I actually don't know. Like, when someone is severely burnt, they need a skin graft from someone else.
Hmm.
So they need, it's basically a skin transplant, pretty much. They take healthy skin and apply it to the patient.
Ah, I know. They do this with fish skin, right?
I don't know.
You don't watch Doctor series, right?
No.
How is he an easy boss? He's literally slaughtering them. And he has a massive health.
I mean, he's a boss. What do you expect?
The other one was easier.
No.
I beat him in like 10 minutes.
Why is he so aggressive? Stop, please leave me alone. Oh my god.
Kills my wolves in like one attack.
Bro, can you stop attacking for 2 seconds? Jesus Christ. I said stop. Hello? Can I play the game? Bro, stop it. Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, just kill me. I don't care anymore. Come on, kill me.
I still don't understand how this boss is supposed to be easy.
Very easy.
Very easy.
Yes.
How he's constantly attacking. And he does a lot of AoE damage.
And nothing special.
And he deals a lot of damage. It's super hard to approach him. This is constantly... people are actually attached to him.
Yes. They're grafted onto him.
Why?
That's how he gained all his power.
He's stealing their power, like magic shit.
Yes. God.
And he's got a four. You actually beat the Valkyries.
I think so.
Like the Valkyrie Queen.
Yeah, I think I did everything in God of War.
You said the Valkyries were hard for you, but to me they were super easy. Other than the first one, which I all of them beat under leveled, till I learned their attacks by heart. And people complain that the Valkyrie Queen was hard. Was it hard for you?
I don't remember. It's been way too long.
But you remember what I said in 6th grade.
Yes, I only remember important stuff.
Why was that thing important?
I don't know, man. I don't make the rules.
Of how your brain works?
Yes.
Oh no. You beat this guy. I think I'm under level.
That's possible.
Or am I just shit?
Also possible.
You said the first boss is harder than this one. I don't understand. Like, this one constantly attacks. And it's super hard to dodge his attacks.
And go explore the castle more. Yes. Because you definitely missed a lot of stuff.
You missed a lot of stuff.
You missed a lot of stuff
How?
by not exploring enough.
I almost explored the whole castle. I just didn't kill the enemies.
Did you meet the cute girl?
I saw her, and before I could talk to her, somebody killed me.
Yeah, talk to her.
For them say.
He could help you. Just saying.
This boss,
Yes.
like, join me.
Yes. Fuck.
I reached half battle. He cut his own arm. Is he a fucking idiot?
What?
He cut his own hand.
Yes.
Why? Intentionally, or is he just an idiot?
I don't know, man.
Jeez. Is this how his magic works? Is like his special ability?
Yeah. Drafting.
The fucking good. Oh, this is not cheating.
Kill me. Fuck this.
So if I talk to the girl, she will fight alongside me, or she will just damage him a
Yes.
little.
We will fight.
Where was she again? Was she inside a room or something?
Yes.
That's fucking weird. Is that all? The room guarded by a fat fuck.
Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ.
more dangerous than his fucking sword. I thought that if I talk to an NPC, I'm actually protected by from damage, but no.
Of course not.
What? Grab the ball. Let's do it. Bro,
Yes.
are you still trying?
Yes.
Can we talk about my love life?
No.
It's an interesting story, actually.
Okay.
Do you remember Paula?
No.
Do you remember the Mexican?
Yes.
I know she was unimportant for many months, but she's in Paris. And apparently she was weird last time when we met because she was super flaky and wasting my time a lot. Because she still had something with her ex-boyfriend apparently, and now she says they're completely broken up and she says she misses me, blah blah. And we were supposed to meet. She flaked on me once. And we were supposed to meet again today. And she flaked on me again.
Bruh.
And then she wants to meet me tomorrow. So
Now it's your
happens-
turn to flake on her.
What?
Now it's your turn to flake on her.
The thing is, I would really flake on her. But I don't know anyone in Paris so far. Like she has all the relationships, all the control, all the everything. And so she flaked on me a lot. But she says she doesn't want to repeat the behaviors from Saul. So the excuses were the following. On the first day, she had to pick her sister or something, and she helped her sister with doing some bank account, and it lasted a lot, and we were supposed to meet way earlier, but she couldn't. Then she had dinner with family friend, like old people, and then she went outside and got drunk. But today she couldn't go because she was hungover. But to me that's like a big excuse. But and then she fell asleep or something. And then we were planning to meet each other tomorrow. Because I told her I see that we were not going to meet each other because she flaked on me. So I said blah blah. And then she called me. It was like no, it's all good. We can meet tomorrow. Can we meet on Wednesday? And I said, yeah, sure, come on Wednesday if you want. And then she said, why do you mean want? Like my love for you will disappear. You know, like, what? You're what? She said, yeah, there was not another word that I could use other than love. And then she said appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, if she doesn't show up tomorrow, she wants to see me. Like, she was the one who asked me out, actually. Like, she planned everything.
Mm-hmm.
But she just wastes my time a lot. On the other hand, it's not I'm supposed to meet other people because, again, I don't know. And she also wants to come to Seoul again because she had some unfinished business there and she really liked it when she was there. And I don't know how much she means me and how much she means the city itself.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I do? Like, she actually excused herself and gave some explanation, even though I think it's bullshit, but who am I to say what's bullshit and what's not?
Yeah.
So
I
what do you
guess
say?
tomorrow's gonna be. Or, I don't know if it was tomorrow, but next time.
We said something about tomorrow, but we didn't really finish because she's not answering the phone like always. So the question is, what?
It's decisive if she stands you up again or not. Like if she cancels again, then I'd say that's pretty self-explanatory that it's.
Well, I don't understand why is she constantly, because she's looking for my attention. And like, I actually told her after the day, yeah, I said that we're not meeting each other, blah blah, have fun. And she was like, no, we are meeting each other. And then she was like, let's meet, like, she wanted tomorrow. I said, tomorrow I might have plans, and I said, okay, let's actually move, because my plans also got cancelled. So I said, okay, let's meet. And then she was like, yeah, okay. And when I asked her that place, she was like, didn't answer anymore. So what does this mean? Nothing, right?
Yeah. I don't think it means anything.
What?
I don't think it means anything.
It doesn't mean that we have a plan, right? We have nothing.
Yeah, you don't have a plan.
Why is this person here? For real.
I know, man, but I find it so funny that if you watch the stream, Mother is talking about this. Kind of funny.
But not really sulking, I'm just like confused. Why would you constantly want to meet a person only to...
Bro, I said that if you watch the stream, you see Madara talking about a girl that is not meeting him up. It's funny.
I just know you're a...
Did Madara fuck women though? You still there? Hello? I guess not. I don't think I'm gonna be feeding him today. I really don't feel like I even want to do this right now. Pretty late as well. Should be going to sleep soon. Stop dodging, please. Oh my god. Bro. Why? No, I forgot. Oh, fuck, I forgot to dodge. Let me see if you're still in the voice chat. Yep, still there. I can't hear you though. Okay, yeah, I can. What?
Did you hear my conversation?
No, I heard nothing.
Oh, okay.
Thought you left.
What?
Thought you left.
Yeah, she called me. She's
Oh, okay.
super. You know.
So yeah, back to my question. Do you think Madara fucks?
What? What?
Do you think Madara fucks?
I think he's a virgin.
Really?
Like, what? Man, villains. Or shonen jump villains.
Aizen is not a virgin though.
He's also a virgin, right?
Aizen? Of course not.
Always not a virgin. Who did he fuck?
Momo.
Momo? Who is Momo? The hot alien?
Is the lieutenant.
Who's the one who was in love with him that he killed?
Yes.
Did he kill her actually?
No.
Oh, no, she survived.
Yeah, she's alive. Even now.
What?
He's alive even now after the 1,000-year blood war.
Did, like ever?
Whatever.
Did she ever do anything useful?
I don't think so.
You know, he has the dragon arm. Cannot summon the wolves? Why? Does I summon her?
Yes.
And I have to wait for her to die or what?
No. You can't summon.
And when she dies, can't summon the root again.
No. I told you can't summon.
Almost two. Got a golden seed. Does this mean I have an extra one?
Yes.
What?
Did you kill him?
I have one golden seed.
Did you kill the boss?
No.
Okay.
If I summon her, I don't actually need a blue flask anymore, right?
Unless you want to use skills.
Thinking, should I use skills? Incorrect. Oh, she the one answer. Oh, the little case is perfect. Actually, do you realize that you're juggling 4 or 5 women right now? And the thing is, I don't even feel bad about it.
Mother would be like.
What?
Mother would be like.
No, but like, I talked to Jean today, and it's okay. But she obviously likes me, I guess. And Harry, yeah, well, she even wants to come to Paris, so it's self-explanatory, as you would say. And there's another Korean guy, I don't know, did I ever tell you about her?
Don't think so.
Yeah, I met her and I actually liked her. Like, she was very nice. And we clicked pretty well. And amazing part of everything. Pretty shit in bed though. Really nothing right. It gets better, I think. And I think she more or less has some feelings. I don't really know what should I do.
What is there to do?
What?
What is there to do? Oh my god.
Like, the reason why I actually more that we need one is because I trust neither of them. Like, even though they say they like me, at least 2 of them more or less confess their I wouldn't really say love, but let's say serious feelings. I'm actually expecting them to just slay for me emotionally, like how.
Mhm.
Like, to me, actually, I'm super comfortable with Paula in my head right now because the way she flakes on me and everything makes me have no expectations of her whatsoever. Like, really zero. Whereas the others, like how they behave and what they told me, that they kinda make me want to believe that it can have a happy ending and they're nice. But from my experience, they're not. They're not they necessarily, but people in general. They wouldn't generalize this for women. You know what I mean? So I think that if I had like 3 options, at least one would stick around.
Yeah, probably.
Because if I would trust Herring, I would probably just stay with her. She's overall the best one for me. Like, probably the only one I have feelings for, including Jean, which is kind of fucked up. But I still don't completely trust her. Like, there's something in me that tells me she can bail on you. I don't understand if it's just because I'm traumatized or if it's like normal.
Yeah, I wanted to ask
Based.
if it's something in her that makes you think that, or if it's something in you that makes you think that.
It's not something that she necessarily said or did. Like, she was more or less impeccable to me, and when she was angry with me, it was because I fucked up, like cheating and everything. So she was always entitled by how she behaved. So I could say that she more or less should have won anyone's trust. Like, she's a pretty honest person, but even still, I don't trust her.
Yeah, but that's your problem, right? Not hers.
This is definitely my problem. But even from my experience, like, when Jean came back, normally I was supposed to, a normal person would have been happy or excited or something. I just felt she even confused me even more, because in my head things were over with her and she was like, okay, she doesn't have feelings for me. But then she said that she has feelings, so for me it was like, how can I even trust this? And don't remember with Nina, she said one thing, did the complete other thing, basically cheated on me. So even she broke my trust. Like, everyone broke my trust, including my first girlfriend who cheated on me. That's why even if it's like I never expected Nina to cheat, but she still cheated, so this is the same with Harry. Yeah, she's trustworthy, but so was Nina. I don't think that this guarantees that she's trustworthy now, but doesn't mean that she'll be in the future.
Yeah.
What can I do?
Take a risk. I mean, I'm not saying now, just in general. There's nothing you can do, because it's always gonna be like this. It's not gonna change ever, unless you take a risk and it works
I
out.
tried to make a minimal risk. Like, okay, she might bail, the other girl might bail, Jean might bail, but at least I have 3 options. And if they all bail, then if something happens between me and Paula or something, we shouldn't feel bad, because they all bailed. Like, that's why I actually take more girls at once until things are 100% clear. Not necessarily because it might sound really petty or arrogant, but juggling people at the same time, not with them, giving them the impression they're the only one, is actually hard as well. And super stressful. Time consuming and everything. So it's not like something that we enjoy on a long term. Probably interesting 1-2 weeks. But almost every other person will be fun. Because it's very hard to almost not be working at all. But still, I think like the most sensible thing I can do. Like, I'm taking the risk, but I'm taking the risk on all 3 of them at the same time. I'm not sure how morally okay this is, but I am not in a relationship with a girl. So does this make me a bad person?
I don't know, man. It's tough. I don't think though.
Your stream was first a political thing, then gaming comparison, and now it's because it's about girls. Is somebody watching?
No.
Oh, it's just you and me?
Yes.
Vorbim atunci pe română până vine cineva?
No.
Cum?
No,
They check.
because people might still watch after the stream.
What?
People might still watch after the stream.
Ah, like recordings. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually struggling with this Godric, right?
I'm struggling
Like,
with someone else.
You showed me what?
I'm struggling with someone else. I'm not gonna say the name.
Because you don't want to spoil me?
Yes.
Spoiler means spoil something. Can you give me, like, you say Godric is easy because it's easy to dodge his attacks, right?
Because I kill him immediately.
But why is... I told you, I always struggle with the guys you don't struggle.
I don't know, I mean, Godric is pretty, as far as I know, it's pretty much accepted that he's very easy. Like, I don't remember anyone thinking he was a hard boss.
I think something might be wrong.
He's always made fun of because he's so bad. And he deserves to be made fun of because he's just a piece of shit. Doesn't really deserve
But
the
was he
title
ever
of
good?
demigod.
No, he was a piece of shit from the beginning, right? Like he wasn't corrupted or something by anything.
No. No.
But, okay, look, an interesting topic. Even more philosophical. Was he bad? He's basically bad because of his power, right? Like grafting is what makes him. But he was born with his power, right? This is what... It's like... Is he really bad because he used his power? Like, if he would have been born without his power, he wouldn't be the graphic. The atrocities he committed would not have happened. So, is he bad because he's a bad person, or is he bad because he actually had no realistically chance to behave otherwise, given that this was like his thing, steal other people's power?
Yeah, but grafting is not exclusive to him.
I can use the grafting too.
You can't, but some people can. Like
Are
the
they
grafted
bad?
scion is grafted.
Are they all bad?
Yes. The grafted scion is pretty bad, you know him.
Ah, yeah, right. So, that's like my question. Like,
He chose grafting. He could have done something
chose
else. Sure, he probably was born with an affinity to grafting, maybe. I don't know. But he could have done something else if he wanted to.
but let's say the same thing about cheating. Most people say they would never cheat, but to cheat, in general, like, you need to be attractive in some way or another. Like, you need to have at least one or two options. You know what I mean? Like,
One or
not
two what?
everyone can cheat.
Why not?
Because you need to be, like, okay, you can go to prostitutes or something, but let's say cheating with another person. Like, to be able to cheat, it means that you have this opportunity.
Yeah.
So, and other people judge people. Like, I don't say that cheating is somehow justified. Like, I'm not justifying the act itself. It is bad. But there are always people who say all cheaters are like bad and everything, which is true. But if they would have been born, let's say, with a different body or with zero social skills or whatever, they, even if they wanted to cheat, they couldn't. So the thing is, how can you blame some people that they cheat when For them, cheating is like, I don't know how smart people get good grades. You know what I mean? Like, it's just there.
But isn't. It's not like
Because
you are
I think
destined
that
to
if
cheat.
Most people who actually would have the possibility, they would cheat. Like, I'm really talking about from my experience, like, really not to sound arrogant, but in Seoul, because I was white, so again, privilege happens to most white people who go there are not creeps. Like, I was more or less assaulted on the street and in clubs. Like, one time I had 6 girls literally jumping on me, in the club and grabbing me and basically forcing me to kiss me. Force me. Like, normally this doesn't happen.
Yeah, but that's not called cheating.
They were trash as fuck. I didn't do anything with them, but if I would have wanted, it would be there. Now imagine you have like these kind of temptations all the time, whereas other people have close to no temptations. So it's way easier for them to say cheating is bad, because to them cheating is not even an option. But I think that the ones who really can judge people who are cheaters is those who are like in a similar position.
Bro, there's very few people out there that could just wouldn't have the option to cheat ever. There's very few of them.
There are very many. There are so many people that who are lonely and have no money. Like, nobody. Like, I'm telling you, don't think from your perspective. Think from the invisible ones that are actually very many. Like, when I was in Seoul, there were many foreigners, you know? And I could see exactly who's privileged and who's not. And I can tell you the Indians there and Arab people, because I'm talking now about guys who came there specifically to Bangalore. They didn't stand any chance from the beginning because there's a prejudice against them in this country. Like, they are deemed very unattractive, dangerous, small dicks.
Yeah, but that's there.
What?
That's just there. It's not everywhere like that.
In those cases, they have zero chance, like almost literally zero, to hook up any, let's say, Korean girls or girls in general. I could see them. It's not that they were. The girls wouldn't even talk to them. They would just be always alone, like almost outcasts. Like, it was funny and sad at the same time.
Yeah, but then they go back to India or wherever, and the situation changes.
Chance, but let's say they wouldn't have a chance, or something happens. There's strain, corona. It's not that unlikely anymore these days. In that case, how can they ever say? They are like people who like really don't have the chance to cheat because they don't even have the chance to. Who need someone to cheat on to be able to cheat. Many people don't have any. Especially dating today is way harder. Like, I'm honest, if my mom would have met my father these days, I don't think she would have fallen in love by today's standards.
I don't know. I mean, it also depends on your standards.
What?
It also depends on your standards. The higher they are, the worse are your chances.
Personal standards are influenced by society's, attractiveness, concept, and everything. Like, standards are not something that you just, I just have them. There's something mutually agreed on what's okay and what's not. And then you can choose what you like. Like, for example, I barely think I have girls who say they didn't want a guy who's tall. What's tall for them varies, it's true, but they all want tall guy. Because tall guys are considered attractive. And you won't hear a guy who says, I want a chubby girl. Even
Yes, you
though,
will.
yes, there are guys who are into that, but or girls who are into short guys, or they don't care, but that's rare. And I think by today's standards, it's way, way harder, at least for men, I think, to date. And I'll give you an example. Dating apps. Let's say I'm not top of the top, but I would say I'm okay when it comes to attractiveness and shit. And I was looking for what kind of matches I get. Like those really hot girls, I would almost never match them. And then I talked to my friends, what is wrong with my profile? Is it because I'm not attracted to the spiritual girls? And they told me how they match other guys. Almost every guy they found in Bumble and Tinder was a match. They would only need to swipe right once and it was a match. For a little over average attractive, nothing special. And she told me what a girl wants. Their profiles is usually 1 2 pictures and that's all. Like they barely write anything about it, especially on Bumble. You have to write about type, interest, education, what kind of music you like, what expectations from reality, from dating, blah blah blah. Like it's really, it goes in depth. And most guys, they have a lot of things they write on their profile, whereas girls, nothing. 2 pictures and that's it. They don't give a shit.
Yep.
And then I was like, what? Okay, so what do you want from a guy? So who do you swipe right on? And what she told me, I was like literally baffled. She wanted the guy. Oh, I want him to have pictures with his friends, so he's not a fucking social guy. I want him to have an interesting hobby. I want him to have a nice profile picture, but I also want to be able to see his height. I want him to have at least the job. I want him all of these other things. Whereas I asked guys, what do you want from the girl? And she said, first to match, like really to match, no, to match, to not look like a fucking bozo, be cute. And girls were way, way more selective who they match.
Obviously.
And what they expected, like, but what they put in, like the effort, it doesn't amount to their expectations at all. Like, I don't have problems with people having standards. It's their right. And they are entitled to standards. What I don't understand is people who have standards, which to me are way above the effort they put in or above their league. Like what they told me. Have friends, have this, have that. And I was like, bro, you have 2 mediocre pictures on your profile, or if there are good pictures, they're like fake. And you want the guys to be this. So it's like girls are always constantly these days dating up. Like upwards. From status, looks, everything. And the guys usually have to settle. That's why I said it's way harder.
I mean, I don't know about settling, but I mean, the rest is obvious. Because why put in the effort if there's no need to? If you're gonna get matches anyway, there's no reason to put in the effort.
I agree. This is definitely a problem. Guys with their simping behavior and chasing and everything have created. But still, you can realize, like, why would I want the guy to have all these things when I am basically, like, look at her profile, look at my profile, like, take a hard look. It's like, shit, but he needs to have, and can't be, when you date someone, you can be realistic. This guy is above my league, this guy, like, when I was with Serena, I told you, if I score her, it's insane. Because she was so that cute and everything. So I was realistic. So I wasn't even really annoyed when she left me for one grand. because I knew she could do better in terms of what she thinks is better, like money and status. But though the girls think they are entitled to guys and whatever, they think it's like somehow they are right. How can the guy not be all of this and provide for me? How can he not do this and this sport? How can he not have these and these muscles? Like I literally had girls tell me they want guys who have muscles, who work out and everything, and they had a fucking belly. Like okay, you want guys who work out and everything, but you should also be someone fit, right? No, that's not how it is.
I mean, it isn't.
What?
It isn't. Each have their preferences.
You don't understand.
Each have their preferences, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but
you can like what she likes.
Like, it's not like saying I want a rich guy and I'm poor as fuck. Where you can say money can also be like because you inherited. It is like being born with a thick body. Almost nobody is. Like, either work out or not. And you have like these girls who are average looking, nothing special about their body, really average. And they want the guy to be fit. And they look down on people on other guys. Like they say, no, it's not fit enough for me. But they are not fit as well. And trust me, fit people prefer fit girls.
Yeah, but it's the same the other way around then. You could argue, so it really makes no difference.
How?
That there's unfit guys that are like, yeah, I want a supermodel. And they're like, no, fat girls are ugly, bro.
Yeah, I agree, it's also fucked up. It
No,
makes no
really,
sense.
that's why I'm saying it doesn't really matter. They like what they like, and if they find someone, great for them. If they don't find someone, they'll probably at some point lower their standards or die alone. Like, I don't see the issue there.
But the girls don't have to lower their standards today. They can just wait and the guy will come. The only girl that I met until now that dated downward is Helen. Like, if she showed me her ex-boyfriends and they're literally all potatoes. Like, potatoes. Like, she's hot as fuck and very pretty, and the ex-boyfriends are... And one of them, who she says was incredibly handsome, was like an average in Europe. He was fucking insane, and she said he was like a baby, so she dated downward. But the other girls, they all date up. Like, look at Nina. When she was 19, she told me she didn't find anyone until she met me who she found interesting. And I was like, oh really? None of those hundreds of guys that she met was up on their level. And that's what she basically told me.
Mm-hmm.
So how is this possible?
I don't know.
No. Like, in her mind, she looked down on everyone. And I know what kind of people she looked down, because she showed me some of them. And I want to tell her, really, you shouldn't look down on these people. And that's what I don't understand. Like, how can you be so unrealistic as a person? Of course, fat guys and everything have like one supermodels and anything for everything, but they're also unrealistic. How can you be so delusional? Especially if you're not even a high quality guy or a person. How can you think you deserve it? And refuse anything beneath that level? How is this thing? I think it's more exaggerated today because of the whole dating culture and media exposure. You think somehow that you're entitled.
Fuck me. Oh my god. I'm not dead. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm alive.
Are you finally killing this guy?
Sorry, I can't really pay attention to what you're saying right now. My brain doesn't register.
It's okay, use other synapses to beat it.
Oh my.
Where is the arrow?
My best try yet. Have you beaten Godric yet?
Yeah.
Okay, then
So
I'll
what do I do?
First, I guess would be to go back to Roundtable.
I went to the round table. I thought people would suck my cock because I'm so cool, but they don't.
Did you talk to the two fingers?
What?
Did you talk to the two fingers?
Who are these two fingers?
Go talk to them.
Who are they? How can I talk if I don't know who they are?
They're at Roundtable Hold. Also, did you meet Rogier?
Fia.
Did you meet Rogier?
Should I ask her? Should I let her hug me?
If you want to.
Do I get anything?
Nothing important.
Refuse. Okay.
But at some point, sometime in the game, I don't remember when, you can talk to her.
I
When
talk to her.
No, when hugging her. I don't know what you have to do before that. I don't remember, but yeah, it's gonna be a thing sometime. So it's there's no reason not to check in on her and hug her every time. Just be sure to use the item she gives you, the blessing, to get your health back.
Okay, so where is the... Where are the fingers?
Roundtable Hold.
I'm there.
They're just as you enter, right in front of you, I think.
What is mana? Mind?
Yes.
I level up mind also.
No.
It's
I
at
told you
11.
to go. I told you
Vigor.
go Vigor 26. First.
And
That should be
Vigor
your main
20.
objective.
Okay, I'm at the round table hall. Are they in a room or something?
Yes. Okay, but I'm gonna end the stream now. 'Cause, yeah.
Can you talk? Can you call me normally?
Yes.
Okay. Call me normally now.
Okay. Oh yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me. Was nice having you on stream.
Thank you for having me. I'm a little sorry that we talked about everything. I hope your viewers will enjoy
Yeah.
our talk.
I hope to. We should start a podcast though.
You think so?
Yeah. Why not? Podcasts are very, I don't know, in right now. Everyone starts podcasts.
But yeah, let's talk about this. Thank you for having me today. It was really nice to be on your stream. And you guys, if someone is actually listening to us in the future, I hope you liked us and give my friend a feedback, a donation, a subscribe. He would really appreciate it.
Yes, I would.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.